Let's get ready to hop right into it. Make sure everything's set up right. And let's do it, shall we? See how well I remember things as well, since that definitely plays a little bit of a role. F is kick? Yes. Most important control, of course. And let's see what we start off with today. Chaotic Polymorphine Potion again. I feel like we've gotten that a couple times now. It's an interesting one to have right off the bat. But Energy Sphere is definitely one of my favorite little starting ones, and bombs always pretty handy. So let's do it. Oh, a little bit of lag as we get settled in here. There we go. And of course, always need to bring our little card in to start out. Excuse me, pardon me. Just trying to move my little buddy forward. Hopefully that kills something. Bit of free gold if it does. Okie dokie. Getting a wand right off the bat. This looks new. Slime ball. A dripping ball of poisonous slime. Huh. If we use our new metric of comparing things to the starter wand, everything except for recharge time, looking better. Not too shabby. We'll definitely slot it in. Why the heck not? Let's see how this looks. Oops. Explosions going off everywhere, only one of which was my fault. Interesting. Well, before we head straight down, I think I will... Oh, I see. We actually have, like, the same attack as these little slime buddies. That makes sense. It is poison, I guess. A gunpowder potion. Interesting. Is that just an explosive liquid? That seems like a dangerous tool to hand me, but we'll see how she goes. And let's see here. Hello, my friend. Oh, gosh. You could just... Perfect. Right down to me. Fantastic. Makes my life a bit easier. Ah, and of course that is a bit of a dead end. I'm going to be trying to explore the first level here a bit more than we have in the past. Hopefully I'm not made to eat those words by immediately blowing a bomb up point blank and needing to retreat out of here in haste. Not like that's ever happened before or nothing, so should be okay. For a second I even thought that was a banner, but no, let's be a bit careful. That is an explosive barrel. Oh gosh. Just making sure that we don't run out of jetpack at an inopportune moment as everything catches on fire. Oh gosh, I'm on fire. Not great. I mean, I may be relatively new to the game here, but I'm guessing lighting myself on fire, not the best move. Controversial opinion, I know. Oh, the poison really seems to, like, erode through a coal pile. That's interesting. So oftentimes the shots that we have don't do too much impact. End up having to unload an entire clip into a little mountain like that. And here we go. This is what it's all about. Free gold. Fantastic. Oh gosh, not free gold if I take stupid damage, but we're still looking pretty solid. And I'm thinking that I do love me this slime ball wand. What can I say? It's working out. That would have been a good test against the firemans, because that's usually a bit of a tough fight, but it seems like we scared them off for the time being. Forced them down a deep dark hole. Hopefully it'd never recover. If I have anything to say about it at least. Ah, stop that. I'm feeling pretty good thus far. I feel like most of those shots were hitting me the other day, so that feels nice. So, okay. There we go. That's a bit more of a return to form. That's what we expect to see here. Makes sense. How foolish of me to think that mentioning doing well wasn't going to immediately backfire with some good whole comedic timing. Otherwise, still pretty happy. Stop that. Oh, jeez. Oh, gee. There's our fire friend. You're still alive, huh? That's a shame. Sorry to say, friend. As much as I'd like to get along, that doesn't seem to be in the cards for us, so I'm just gonna retreat from that fight. Picking our battles here just a wee bit if possible. Is there anything I can get to over? Oh, right. That makes sense. I was gonna walk under it, notice the poison pool. Much too late. Started flying up. Not even close to making it around. Whoopsie daisies. But that's fine. Let's just move on forward here. We do have a decent amount of gold this time around relative to our normal attempts, so I definitely cannot complain. Delayed spell cast. We have the triple scatter, which I guess is not super useful on our current setups. We don't have enough slots, unfortunately, to really take advantage of that in any meaningful way. Ah, my old friend Gigadisc. Sure, sometimes gets me to almost kill myself, but when it does work, it definitely does some wonders. So let's pick that up. And double scatter's half off? Why the heck not? Give me one of those as well. This is that short range drill? Yeah. I feel like we never quite gave that one a fair shake, especially if it does do very well in cutting through materials. I guess it is just a thin beam, so it might take a while to drill a person-sized hole, but could be nice. I'll just say Explosion of Brimstone, and then maybe we'll actually save up. It's not like we can slot these in anywhere yet. Maybe one last thing, I will buy the triple scatter for the future. If we do find a bit of a higher capacity wand, try and make that baby work. And so let's see, if I do double cast and these two, don't know if order really matters. That should mean that we launch off both, right? Yes, indeed it does. Oh gosh, please Gigasaw, don't fly erratically in my general direction if possible. That would be nice. I mean, the alternative here is that we can do a bit of a swap like this. And that would make this wand a bit slower at shooting the poison, but this one is a bit better in general. So that sounds good to me. And what have we got? Extra perk. From now on you'll find extra perk in every holy mountain. That seems lovely. Vampirism. You lose 25% maximum health, but can replenish health by drinking blood. Blood doesn't affect satiation levels. Now that's kind of tempting. It briefly came up last week. And it would give a reason to eat, which is a control I do not remember. Let's press some random buttons real quick. How do I eat? Not by kicking. Let's check that out. Right, we just hold down. That makes sense. Get the headbanger motion going. Fantastic. Or strong levitation, can fly 100% longer. Definitely is a nice one to have. But I think I have to go for one of these two. Extra perk. I mean, ideally we should be able to get to at least one, maybe two more holy mountains before things get too dire. So that does seem lovely. Being able to heal also incredible, but let's go for it. Go for the long-term down payment plan here. Let's see how she goes. Oops. Oh jeez. Excuse me. Saw? Why am I so bad? Fortunately, some erratically flying saws can solve many of life's problems. Fantastic. Into zone 2 here. Ready to see what we can find. I feel like in general I should do more exploration. Huh, chest just sitting out in the open. How about that? Slime potion is not too bad. Let's actually take a quick inventory of our potions. Gunpowder scares me. Ambrosia, I think, seemed pretty powerful, right? It like gave us extra strength, extra vitality in some regard. Slime I probably don't necessarily need. I mean, I probably would be better suited getting rid of the chaotic polymorphine, but I'm gonna get rid of the slime, by which I mean the plan is to just take a quick leak of slime juice here. Just a quick, oh gosh, that's quickly gaining volume. That's quite the potion there. And then we can head back up and refill it with water. Fantastic. Don't know how much water is able to be supplied from this pile after seeing just how much liquid these bottles contain in each and every flask here. But alrighty. No monsters yet is very frightening. I feel the tension is getting to me, and I just won't be prepared mentally or physically when they do start coming out at us in rapid force. Okay, no, that didn't hit me. I thought for sure our own saw could hit us. Maybe after it hits an enemy, the game takes it a little bit easier on us. But let's keep exploring along the top here, since that seems to get us a decent overall amount of potential treasures, I guess. It's the best way to put it. Also, in usual fashion, just starting horribly destructive fires every which way. I'm guessing I don't want to be slammed by a rusted metal ball. I hope characters gotten their tetanus shot recently, because that seems ripe for some nasty infections. And you never know in fantasy worlds like this what level of technology you can expect from the civilizations. Oh geez, that went very far. Oh, for the first time ever, one of these glitter bomb buddies didn't immediately blow themselves up. Am I safe here? Just hug the corner. Hug the corner. We'll be okay. There we go, you son of a gun. And downwards we go. I guess maybe doing a bit of a zigzag pattern is the best option for moving forward here. Though I do, of course, want to... Ooh, jeez. Grab all of the gold that we just got there. Make sure I can grab that without doing too much damage to myself. Okay, never mind. That shotgun buddy was already dead. Fantastic. The only good shotgun buddy is a dead one. Ow, always said that. Okay, so if I get hit by one more Giga Disc, I'm dead. Of course, the first damage we take on a level is self-inflicted. No other outcome should be expected at this point. Okay, again, need to be very careful that I do not blade myself. Excuse me? Well, there's a quick end to a promising start, unfortunately. But hey, first run of the day, get all the heebie-jeebies out, shake out all of the initial anxieties of starting into what is a pretty difficult game. And hey, it also releases just some of the pressure, because now we can die in level 1 and no one will be surprised anymore. Isn't that fantastic? Let's get some stats. Nothing too interesting to see there. And a shame that we'll never get that double perk. Maybe I should have just bailed when I had the shot. Note to self. Giga Saw? Incredible in many ways, but also extremely lethal. So let's try and do our little... No, cart ride, come back. Oh, you son of a gun. Get moving too quickly there, quite a clip. But here we go with round 2. Would be nice to find a wand right away again. Hey game, wouldn't that be lovely? Oh jeez, excuse me. My fast leaping friends. Oh jeez. Fantastic start. Going so much better this time around. A broken wand again. Never did find a use for that last time. I assume that there may be none. But I guess that was under the impression when we first saw Broken Wand, I thought that I had maybe like shot it and that would had caused the issue. But this one, I hadn't even been there yet, so I have to assume that it just came pre-broken, maybe? Again, still solving the mysteries of the game, trying to figure out what makes it all tick. I'll bomb through here just to make my life a little bit easier. Again, it might be prudent to do a bit more exploration along the various avenues. Oh, this is going to be a rough fight. Do not have the damage to take out one of you yet, but fantastic. If you want to just sit there and twiddle your thumbs all day instead of throwing dynamite our direction, that honestly sounds like a lovely time to me. I can very much get behind that. Can I float across this without poisoning myself too much? Seems like the answer may be no. I'll use a swamp potion to dilute some of that real quick. Fantastic job, me. Great start. But as long as we can pick up some good cash, I can't believe we had 300 last time. That's definitely the best we've done on level 1. So I would like to try and repeat that feat if possible. Excuse me, friend. My aim is quite bad to start out. Hope you understand. Don't mean to make your death that much more slow and painful, but unfortunately, it's generally a little bit of a warm-up period. This buddy not being quite as generous as the first in regards to keeping that hand off the trigger finger. Fire buddy, I don't think I'm willing to fight. Can I use the swamp water on you, maybe? Let's try it out. Oh, jeez. No, that's doing absolutely nothing, and now I'm on fire, and now I'm dead. Fantastic. Again, like I said, now if we down level 1, no problems whatsoever. Called her own shot and everything. Maybe this time we'll get something a little bit better to start off. A snow potion, that's definitely new. But energy sphere, fantastic, and firebolt instead of bombs. Unfortunately, not quite as big of a boom, but can still use it to get into some little secret areas. Woodcart run, not a good omen. It's always the minecart runs that I was gonna say that are a little bit better, but I mean, you were all there for that last run. Less than ideal. Will you shoot me through these objects? No? Can I kick this without blowing myself up? Yes. Oh my gosh. Oh, dang it. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to hit the explosive barrel. Oh, not anymore. Never mind. Got kind of used to the magic dart effect that is exceptionally weak with orbs. I feel like I can actually take on the majority of the early cave system here at the very least. And see if we can't find ourselves a second wand, a third wand, I guess, as it were. I will not mess with a fireman's anymore. I've learned my lesson, game. You don't have to tell me twice. Let's just ignore them real quick. Hello. I like those little purple mobs, though. I almost feel bad killing them. Unfortunately, they're like one of the easier sources of gold, so I can't really justify to myself leaving them alive. They're kind of cute. They look like the little coal motes from Spirited Away. Or even potentially like a world of goo. Goo buddy. Just to make sure that we're feeling as horrible as possible about our genocidal tendencies here in the dungeon. No asking questions, we instead will kill on sight. Though to be fair, it seems like most of the enemies in the game also follow that same creed, so maybe not completely unjustified in this scenario. Ooh, more treasure, you say? I'll start a wee bit of a fire here. It's nice we don't have to worry about oxygen, otherwise this would be a terrible idea in an enclosed cave system like this. Excuse me, just gonna pop up. And again, I'm sorry my little moat friend, but you too must go here. Oh geez, they're on fire. Oh gosh, that's so much scarier. Maybe they are a little coal spirit. Maybe that reference wasn't so far off at the end of the day. Giant steel door. Does not seem great for me. Can I sneak in this way? Somewhere along the road? Can't imagine I can kick this out, but this is wood. That's wood. Oh gosh. Well, that does the trick. Okay. Ooh, that's bad though. Some snow. quick snow. That seems like it should be good for putting out fires, right? That tracks. And this is also a little bit of a nightmare chamber. Oh, if that buddy burns to death, that actually makes my life quite a bit, if not easier necessarily, that might be too strong a word, at least a bit more straightforward. And hello friends. Please don't explode things. I don't know what's in this keg. Oh gosh, some kind of alcohol. Very, very flammable. That much at least I can agree on. Oh yeah, and I'm drunk. How about that? So, confirmed. Let's see what this buddy does. A lot of capacity. Unfortunately, it is a shuffle wand, but not too bad. Ooh, also very low max mana. So that would have to have a lot of really cheap effects stacked up on it if we did want to use it. Oops, let's not launch snow at our enemies. That doesn't seem like a gateway that's suited for us. Let's instead pop over this direction, maybe save ourselves some of the hassle. We have a 439 gold. Oh wow, that adds up real quick. So if we can just blast our way maybe through this area. Oh, I didn't see you there, friend. Oh, the fire counts as accidental kills. That's lovely. Can I bounce a shot? The corpse is currently getting in the way and causing issues. I was hoping to get a bit of a rebound going on there, but that's fantastic. Oh gosh, another one. Stop that. Oh, stop that. One of these days I won't light myself on fire. Can I eat some snow? No, that doesn't seem to be helpful. Oh, it does make me chilly when I eat snow. I guess that tracks. Makes a certain amount of sense. Will this slowly but surely pop our way through? Maybe aim a little further down. Nope. Wanted it to bounce to the exact same spot if possible, but I guess we can use this as a backboard instead and just keep launching. Ooh, there's a hole. Fantastic. Is that person-sized? Ooh, jeez, excuse me, my little friend. Not quite person-sized, though pretty dang close. There we go, that seems to do it. Ooh, those buddies are exceptionally lethal for me historically. Do you know what? We have almost 500 gold. Let's just move on and see what we can't buy here. Maybe make our lives a bit easier in the future instead of risking the bank or banked money that we've found up to here. Glittery field, all-seeing eye, square barrier. All these barrier ones seem very interesting to me. I feel like I should try them out at some point down the road. Well, what can I say? I'm unfortunately a bit more of an offensive-based person in these kinds of games. Quite the opposite of how I play Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup, funnily enough. Like to be way more defensive there, if possible. But here it's all about killing things quickly, so let's see what we have here. Continuously cast 2 spells is quite nice. I'm curious what this explosion looks like. Hey Brain, how's it going? Hope you're having a fantastic week so far. Okay. Well, that's of questionable use. Let's just take that son of a gun off real quick here. And maybe instead we'll just do double spell with chainsaw and bolt. Get a decent amount of melee damage if possible. I guess we do actually have numbers here. It's 13 damage versus the 5. 5 damage slice. So does this deal 10? Huh. Never paying close enough attention to have a immediate answer for that, unfortunately. And maybe we'll get explosion resistance, or immunity rather, and then this thing will actually become useful. In fact, let's take a look, shall we? We have Breathless. You can no longer drown and can move in liquids with ease. Oh, that's kind of interesting. Slime Blood. You bleed slime, but it no longer slows us down, and you have a higher projectile resistance. That seems kind of nice. Last but not least, Oil Blood. Flammable oil for blood, and are immune to fire. I think I almost have to pick option behind door number 3 here, just because any kind of immunity goes a long way when I'm behind the wheel. Alternatively, we could go for a reroll, but I think I like this. So let's give it a shot, shall we? Now I'd love to find some of those little flame buddies this time around, though that kind of luck definitely cannot exactly be relied on, as we get another nice surplus of money added onto the old bank account here. And now that I'm actually looking at it, it seems like the orbs do 10 damage on direct hit. So that's nice. Maybe they do 5 on that first bounce, since we've seen that they do have some sort of ricochet property available. Excuse me real quick. You know, I've played enough, like, couch co-op 2D shooters. You think I'd be a lot better at aim in this game. Most notably, like, Towerfall. Got just so many hours back in the day when I lived with a couple of friends as roommates. Pretty much every day we'd end up playing Towerfall together. Oh jeez. Took me a little bit by surprise there, my friend. But what have we got here? Summon Rock Spirit. Triple spell. Interesting. And critical plus. Probably not great on this one, seeing as this how it doesn't exactly do anything that I can crit, I don't think. Summoning, you don't usually associate with a crit build at the very least, and I don't see any damage numbers here, so maybe a fairly safe assumption. What does this look like? You're not gonna hit me, right, friend? And they're gone, never to be seen again. Oh gosh, that could almost definitely hit me now that I see what the effect is. But we are getting all the treasure one could hope for. So that is fantastic. Excuse me. Where did you come from? Is there some infighting going on up here, maybe? Ideally something I can take advantage of if possible. Excuse me, friend. Trying to get my aim back here. Fantastic. And already another wand, and this time without shuffle, but unfortunately not great stats either. At least not that much better than what we currently have available to us. A little more max mana, and decent mana charge speed. And the delay in recharge time doesn't look to be that much worse than our original either, so maybe I'll swap out this son of a gun, seeing as how it's very niche. You'd have to have really cheap spells in order to make use of that, and this new one that we just picked up actually even charges slightly faster. So let's see, we have the little drill beam back. Yeah, making a person-sized hole with this seems like it might be a little bit of a tough sell. But I'll definitely grab hold of it for the future. Whoa, why are you charging people now? That's new. You're supposed to shoot things. You're supposed to be a shooty boy, not a chargy boy. Let's quickly pick up this nice little infusion of cash here. Oh gosh. Oh right, I'm immune to fire damage. So we don't actually have to worry too much about that. I did somehow already get myself down to 8 health. That definitely happened quickly. Oh, excuse me. Was trying to learn what my potions did, my friend. But there we go. Holy Mountain found. Let's definitely get out of there while we're still in one piece. Albeit just barely. And would you look at that? We can actually afford wands this time around. Usually these are far too expensive to justify. But that's quite nice. Really good max mana. Cast delay is like twice what our base wand has, so that's less than ideal, shall we say. Another non-shuffler here, very short delay, so this is like a machine gun. Very similar thing here, but very high recharge time. Are you okay, wand? That seems a bit rough. Last but not least, yet another shuffle wand. Otherwise decent stats across the board. And the thing I like to try and keep in mind, even though I don't truly know what the best synergies are, but, you know, if we want to buy one of these wands just to steal the effect off of it, Might as well. You know, I'm looking at this one. Castellet aside, I think we could make this work. So, if that is to be our plan, what would we want to get rid of? Not a huge fan of this, though our original wand is definitely starting to fall off by this stage. So, to start off, I'm actually gonna replace that wand. Gonna open up our inventory real quick, shuffle everything here down real quick, because this will become our new, maybe mainstay weapon. And that way we can completely empty this son of a gun, switch them out, and that seems to work out. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. There we go. Let's put this in number 1, and put the bombs in number 4, the weird summoned rock in number 3 for now, I guess. And you, friend, can split. I'd like to give you an effect. I guess that's all we've got for now. It's something, at the very least. Oh, right, and then I have to be careful not to hit my own dandelions here. Not right after we just got the health up, if possible. Okay, spontaneous generation. Vomit near you evolves into helpful rat minions. Interesting. I'm trying to remember what made me vomit a while back. I feel like it was drinking a random potion. Something that was supposed to be splashed on you and not ingested. Maybe polymorphine or something like that. Because then that's just free minions. That seems kind of fun. Bombs materialized. Bomb-like spells can be placed in the item space in inventory and used like throwable items. Ooh. Do I have a bomb thing? I do not. Oh, we switched off of our bomb weapon in the middle of an area, so we couldn't unfortunately steal that. That's a shame, but maybe this would work as well, so we could get rid of this one, swap it out for something else, and then just throw these. That's kind of cute. Last but not least, telekinetic kick. You gain new telekinetic powers. Well, that's very descriptive, game. I mean, vomit minions, I do like my little rat friends, but telekinetic kick is just such a black box to me. I feel like I almost have to take this one just to figure out what it does here. So I will. And then if I kick, it pulls towards me instead? Oh my gosh. That seems very cool. Then just do this a few times. And we're in business. Oh, I'm so sorry. 1 second, statue. Just let me, there we go. Just like we found it. Perfect. Okay, so let's try and find something to launch at our new friends, shall we? You kids better not be throwing around statues up there. No, Mom. There we go. Throw an explosive box that I'm worried will eventually pop on us at the least opportune moment. Be very, very careful. Oh boy, though. The damage seems to be quite lovely. Can definitely say that much. Excuse me. Oh my gosh, I thought I got behind the ledge in time. No shot, unfortunately. So, this is gonna be a bit of a rush job. Oh. See, we have some, like, web slingers here. I feel like I've never actually seen these buddies shoot before. Usually I try and take them out before they become relevant. There we go. Oh, and you're new, friend. I hate that. I hate everything about this. Oh my gosh, and you too? This is quite the party we've started. Let's just keep moving. Oh no. I was hoping to just rush through this section as quickly as possible with only 10 health left, but that seems about right for where we are sitting. Oh, as soon as we get to ice caves, I forgot just how sketchy things became. We really need some better source of damage. Maybe should have been using the telekinetic powers a wee bit more, since that did seem to one-shot pretty much everything we came across. The issue is just losing that item eventually, getting a bit stuck.